All right, we are back with some more Ace Attorney. But the Pumpkin Jam has started. It's an event that I'm doing, basically where I give a theme to everybody, and they are. Let me just double check that the email did indeed get sent. Hello? Okay, it is sent. Good. Sent. There we go. I email all the participants a theme, and then they have to make a 3D model based off of that theme over the next 48 hours, and then submit it. Okay. Turnabout Sisters. Okay, September 7th, 10 a.m. Regional courtroom. Number 1. これより、綾里迷いの法廷を開廷します。From here on starts the trial of Mayoi Ayazato. Kenzai gawa. What is this? Kensatsu? Okay, prosecution. Kensatsu gawa. Junbi kanryou shite orimasu. The prosecution is ready. Bengo gawa. Junbi kanryou shite orimasu. The defense is ready. What is his name? Mitsurugi Reiji. Ha. 今日はどんな小さな隙も見せられない。好き? Like a schema, like a gap. Today he's not showing any cracks. He's not even showing a small crack. I assume it means like he's cool as a cucumber. All right. Mitsurugi de Kenji, Prosecutor Mitsurugi. Boto Benwa. Benwa? Bendon? Opening arguments, probably? Yeah, opening argument. Your opening argument, please. Alright. Hikokunin Ayazato Goyoi wa Jiken Toji Satsujin Genba ni ita. So the accused, Ayazato Mayoi, was at the time of the incident at the scene of the murder. Kensatsu gawa wa kanojo ga hanko? Criminal act, hanko o okonatta koto o arawasu shoko to. The prosecution will show evidence she carried out the crime. Hanko o mokugeki shita toiu shounin o yoi shiteiru. and prepare evidence and prepare witness testimony that she did the deed. 被告人の有罪は一点の疑う余地 like a place もうないだろう。The there is no room for doubt that she committed the crime. なるほど。I see. では、早速始めてもらいましょう。Alright, so let's begin at once. 最初の証人を入廷させていただこう。Alright, let's get the first witness into the courtroom. I have to go to the bathroom, I'm not gonna lie. Be right back. Alright, we back. Alright, Sosao Shido? No. I don't know that kanji. Shiki. That's right. Direct. Sousa no shiki o totta Ito no Kogiri Keiji. The man who conducted the investigation, Detective Ito no Kogiri. Shonin namae to shokugyo wa? Witness. Your name and occupation? Ha! 自分の名前は糸のこぎり圭介。圭介です。Yes, my name is 糸のこぎり圭介。Show. What the heck is that? Shokatsu Sho. Police station with jurisdiction for a precinct. Interesting. Shokatsu Sho no Satsujin Jiken Sousa Tantou no Keiji desu. I am the head detective at the local precinct for murder investigations. Ito Nokogiri Keiji. Detective Ito Nokogiri. Mazu, jiken no setsumei o onegai suru. First, please explain the incident. Ha! Dewa, shoumenzu de setsumei suru. Shoumenzu? Front elevation? What the frick? What the heck are you talking about? No sentences. Okay, great. Maybe that's the up here, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, I'll explain via the front elevation. Shitai wa Madogiwa? Madogiwa? By the window. Okay. Madogiwa no kono ichi ni taorete itasu. The body was you know, had toppled in this position next to the window. Hikokusha no shiin wa? The cause of death, the victim. Or higaisha. Cause of death of the victim. Donki de nagurareta kiwa no shichisu. Loss of blood after being struck by a blunt object. Kyoki wa kangaeru hito no okimono de shitai no soba ni korogatte itasu. The weapon, this thinker decoration, was had fallen to the next to the body. Onna no ko demo jubun hankou ga kanou na omosasu. The girl, there's enough evidence that the girl is the wait. There is heavy evidence that it's possible the girl is the killer. Dewa sono kyoki no okimono o juri shimashou. I believe that's accepted into evidence, right? Acceptance. Alright, so let's accept this lethal weapon decoration as evidence. Aikawarazu okimono atsukai ka. As expected, it's used as a decoration. Shokohin shoumenzu o houtei kiroku ni file shita. You filed the evidence of the front elevation into the file, the court record. Shoumenzu genba ayazato horitsu jimushou no shoumenzu. Yeah, I still don't know what it's meaning. A diagram of the front, I guess. Yeah. Maybe it is like a compound word. It's not like together. The front, because shoumen just means front, and zu means diagram. So a diagram of the front, but I don't know what's the front of. It's not the front of the office. I don't know. Anyway, sate, keiji, then detective. Yes. Kimi wa genba ni ita Ayazato Mayoi o sugu haito shita. You then promptly arrested Mayoi Ayazato, who was at the scene of the crime. Sore wa naze ka? Why did you do that? 動かぬ証拠があったから。動かぬ I assume it means like irrefutable. 動かぬ証拠 irrefutable evidence. Yep. Literally means like it can't move, immovable evidence, right? Um, 動かぬ証拠があったからだ. Because there was irrefutable evidence. Then Detective 糸の区切り、その動かぬ証拠とやらを承認してください. Then please give testimony about this irrefutable evidence. Alright. 綾里迷いを、はい、I've been reading this wrong, haven't I? 逮捕。包帯じゃなくて、逮捕した理由。The reason he arrested. 迷い。自分は電話の通話で検事を知り、現場へ駆けつけたす。I received a phone call about an incident, so then I rushed to the scene. 現場には2人の人物がいたす。There were two people at the crime, or at the scene. 被告人の綾里迷いと弁護人なるほど隆一。The accused 綾里迷い and the defense なるほど隆一。自分は迷わず綾里迷いを逮捕したす。Without hesitating, I arrested 綾里迷い。その理由は通告者の目撃証人があったからです。The reason is the one who called gave witness testimony. その通報者は綾里迷いの犯行の瞬間を見ていたす。The caller witnessed the moment or saw the moment that 綾里迷い committed the crime. 犯行の瞬間を見てた。You saw the moment of the act. なるほど。That's my name. I see. では、なるほどくん。What is that? Kenmon? No. Jinmon. That's right. Jinmon をしてもらいましょう。Alright. Questioning the witness. はい。そんなこと言われても。Okay, so you say that. 今の証言に矛盾するような部分なんてあったか。From the testimony right now, is there is there anywhere that is contradictory? 個人。Koshin? Is that an onomatopoeia or what? Center of a lake? I don't think so. 国籍の迷いちゃんが何が投げてきたぞ。迷いちゃん from the guilty seat it has thrown something my way. I don't think you're allowed to do that. What's this? お姉さんは証言に矛盾が見つからないとき when my sister couldn't find a contradiction in testimony とりあえずハッタリをかけて証人を揺さぶっていました。ハッタリ bluff. She would make a bluff and press the witness. 揺さぶられた証人は the pressed witness Someone's driving by on a tractor. Do... Ugoku yuru gasu. Or yurasu. Doyo. Yeah, tremble. Doyo shite kuchi o subiraseru koto ga. You can shake the witness and make something slip. Koto ga. Haha, sasuga. Oni bengoshi no ane da na. She was a demon defense lawyer, my sister. Yoshi, yatte miru ka, boku mo. Alright, let's try it. Me too. Douka shimashita? What just happened? Did you something? No. では、尋問させてもらいます. Alright, I shall, continue with the cross-examination. Alright. I received a phone call and rushed to the scene of the crime. Mata! Hold it! それは誰からの通報だったんですか? So who did you receive the phone call from? まだまだ知ってるくせに白々しい Bare-faced, transparent, obvious, patent, shameless, hollow, compliment. With feigned ignorance, pretending not to know. Oh, so I guess pretending not to know. Again, you know, it's as if, you know, you're pretending like you don't know. Genba no mukae gawa ni aru, Ita Higashi Hotel no kyaku desu. The customer of the hotel, of the Ita Higashi Hotel, across from the scene of the crime. Koko yusabotte mo imi nai mitai da na. Doesn't make any sense to press here, it seems. Wakarimashita. Sorede. Got it. And then? Genba ni wa futari no jibutsu ga itasu. So, unless the game specifically tells you that you can't, there's no penalty for pressing the witness at all, so you might as well. Basically, you just keep pressing them until one of them gives something up, an extra piece of testimony, which is usually where a contradiction is. 通報を受けてから現場に到着するまで. So from the time that you took the call to the time that you arrived at the scene, どれぐらいの時間がかかりましたか? How long did that take? そうですね、多分3分ぐらいだったです。Probably 3 minutes. わ、早いですね。That's fast. うちの No, oh frick. I think it's not just show. Maybe it is. It is just show. Okay, police station. うちのshowの今月の標語? Catchphrase? Motto? Okay. Slogan, catchword. Motto. 出前迅速? Right? Demae. Jinzoku. Rapid response, I guess. おかげで犯人を逃がさずに済んだす. And thanks to that, I got there without letting the criminal get away. それで, and then? 現場にいた2人の人間とは誰だったか? Who were the two people at the crime? Huh. Shut up! Deiji? It's not your turn to talk. 被告人の綾里迷いと Okay, yeah. 綾里迷い and 龍一。なるほど。間違いありませんか? Aren't you mistaking someone? とぼけるのものいい加減にする。ボケる means like to make fun of, right? Make a fool of, right? Yeah. To be mentally slow? To play stupid? Hey, cut out the you know, playing around. Quit playing around. 妙にマニアックな Watsu? No, Wahoo. Jesus Christ. No. No. Wafuku, duh. Japanese clothes. 妙にマニアックな和風の少女にその変なギザギザ頭。Jagged? That crazy maniac girl wearing Japanese clothes and that weird spiky haired head guy. 二人ともちょっと目立ちすぎっす。Both of you stand out a bit too much, huh? まあ僕はともかく。Anyway, 彼女を間違えることはないのね。There's really no mistaking her. もっと揺さぶりをかける場所をよく考えた方がいいぞ。I should probably be thinking about other places to press. Without a doubt, or without hesitation, I arrested her. 迷い。なぜですか? その理由をお聞きしたい。Why is that? I'd like to hear. That's it. That's the entire. That's the entire press. その理由は通報者の目撃証人があったからです。The reason is, I heard witness testimony from the person who called. ちょっと待ってください. Wait just one moment, please. What is it? さっきあなたは確かにこう言った。Just now you said 動かぬ証拠があったから被告人を逮捕したと。You said that there was irrefutable evidence that you based your arrest on irrefutable evidence. え? そんなことを言ったっすか? 自分が? I said that? Me? 言いましたよ. You said that. You said that. You said that. When even the prosecution's like, yeah, you did. Okay, yo, what the heck? Ayashige. Oh, questionable. 怪しげなピンクの女性の証言にどこが動かぬ証拠なんですか? And that questionable pink woman's testimony, where was there irrefutable evidence? なんすと? What do you mean? 梅代さんは怪しげでもピンクでもないです。I think it's Umeyo. Umeyo-san is neither suspicious nor pink. Yeah, pinkはpink ですけど。Yeah, she's pink as pink, but決してnot at all. もう結構です。That's it. Detective 糸のこぎり。もっとはっきりした証拠はなかったんですか? There was no clear evidence, was there? なるほど。揺さぶるってこういうことが。I got it. Pressing is, you know, something like this. Is this sort of thing, huh? Which is, I mean, I understand that obviously we are getting taught the game, so that's really who is getting taught here. But Phoenix, if he's gone to law school and become a lawyer, you'd think he would know about how to press a witness, you know? あったっす。There was! What? そうっす。証言の順番を間違えたっす。I messed up the order of my evidence, or my testimony. こっちを先に言えばよかったっす。I should have said this sooner! では、刑事、もう一度証言してもらいましょう。So then, detective, your testimony again, please. Yogisha. It is also suspect, right? Hikokusha is the accused. Yogisha is the suspect. Yogisha を確保した自分確保 secured. After I secured the suspect, 次にこの目で現場を調べたっす。After that, I investigated the scene of the crime. そして死体のそばにメモを見つけたっす。Next to the body, I found a memo. 明らかに血で迷いと書いてあったっす。Very clearly in blood, 迷い was written. 科学分析の結果、この血は被告者のものに間違いないな。被害者のものに間違いないな。You have to be careful. The accused and the victim are one kanji different. So, according to a chemical analysis, this blood is unmistakably the victim's. そして被害者の指には血がついていたっす。So, the victim's finger was also covered in blood. But the text box is covering up, so we can't see it. Let's check the record real quick. Okay, it doesn't say immediate. Oh, it does say Soshi. Or, what is that? Sakushi? Sokushi. Yeah. Okay. She died instantly. So that's probably our contradiction there. If she died instantly, she had no time to draw the yeah. Whoops. I skipped that without finishing reading it. どうす、それが動くの証拠です。What do you think? That is irrefutable evidence, isn't it? 尋問に入る前に刑事に一言言っておきます。One thing, right? A single word. Before we go into questioning, let's hear a word from the prosecutor. Huh? なんで先にこれを証言しなかったですか? Why didn't you testify that earlier? いや、お恥ずかしいっす。This is embarrassing. 気をつけなさい! Be careful! では、弁護人。 Oh, I thought they said from the prosecutor, not from the judge. Oh, Jimo, continue with your testimony. Or continue with the cross-examination, rather. Yeah, 被害者は死ぬ前に犯人の名前を書き残したっす。Before dying, she managed to write the name of the criminal. But she died instantly. She had no time to do that. Let's... Yari! Detective Itonoko. 一つ確かめておきたいことがあります。There is one thing I would like to make sure of. あなたは被害者の、千尋さんがこの文字を書いて、you're saying that the victim, Ms. Chihiro, wrote these words, these letters, 被告にあざと迷いを告白したと that she is confessing the name, that confessing 迷い本気でそう主張 claiming 主張そう主張するつもりですか Are you earnestly claiming that this is the case? なんすかそのいかがわしい言い方 Suspicious, dubious. What is this? Why are you saying it so suspiciously? 当たり前です Obviously, 他に書けた人間はいないです There is nobody else who could have written it. 逆です、刑事 On the contrary, detective. 逆 On the contrary? そのメモ This is Phoenix Wright's theme song. そのメモ被害者にだけは絶対に書けたはずがない According to this memo, the victim definitely could not have written it. これはあなた方警察の資料だ This is a materials from you, the police. 鈍器による一撃で即死 Instant death from a blow to the head by a blunt weapon. 死んでいるじゃないですか She was dead, wasn't she? あれじゃないですかでしょ Don't you hurt me? 静粛に Silence! 確かに弁護人の言う通りです It is as the defense says 即死した人間にメッセージを残すことなどSomeone who's died instantly leaving a message Someone who's died leaving a message 弁護人 Mr. Defense 失礼だがその Oh god その解売記録 Oh my god 解売記録はいつ手に入れたものか I'm sorry, it's a bit rude, but when did you receive that autopsy report? いつって When was this? When did I read this? I forgot. I'm afraid I can't remember. ちょっと忘れちゃいました. I forgot. Screw you. 忘れたね. You forgot, huh? あれは事件があった次の日っす. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was Yokujitsu. Pretty sure it was the next day. Because the day of, they immediately got hauled into questioning. あれは事件があった次の日っす. That was the next day from the incident. 渡したのは自分です. I handed it to him. あ、そうでしたっけ? Ah, yes, that's right. それがどうかしました? How was that? Or is, you know, how about that? その資料は古いよ、弁護人. That document is old. なんです。What? 昨日私の命令で再調査があった。Yesterday, at my command, they re-examined the body. 被害者は鈍器で1回殴られて、ほぼ即死の状態だった。The victim, after being hit with a blunt weapon, almost died instantly. ただし殴られてから数分間生きていた可能性をまとめる No. 認める. Dang it. It is deemed that there is a possibility that she was living a few minutes after being hit. こういう結果が今朝私のところに届いているのだよ. This result was delivered to me this morning. What a slime ball. So that's funny. In other words, 被害者は迷いと書くだけの時間があったわけだ. The victim did have time to write 迷い. 以上です. That is all. なるほど. I see. 三剣. かっこいいことしやがって. Doing that cool stuff. Acting all cool. なんだ弁護人. その目. What is it? Defense. その目では. Those eyes. 何か言いたいことも? Anything you want to say? What's inchiki? Cheating, fraud, trickery, deception. Mitsurugi wa inchiki da. Yeah, I want to say that. Mitsurugi Kenji. あなたは被告人 Sorry, that's Mitsurugi. Prosecutor Mitsurugi. あなたは被告人を有罪にするためならば手段を選ばないとか. In order to get a guilty verdict, you're not picky about your methods, are you? I assume that means. 手段を選ばないとか. You don't choose your methods. I assume it means like you're not picky. なぜ再調査などする必要があったんですか? Why was it necessary to redo the evaluation? なるほどくん. 慎み? Be careful, 慎み. 前. You should be careful with your choice of words here. 構わない、裁判長. Don't worry about it, judge. Bengonin, Mr. Prosecutor. Kimi ga nan to iyou to, kono kiroku wa seishiki na mono da. Seishiki. Formal. As you were saying, this is just this record is a part of formalities. 裁判所この記録の受理を Judge, we shall accept this into evidence. わかりました。受理します。Alright, it is accepted. Okay, we accepted the autopsy report. Oh, in the evidence autopsy reports, data has been rewritten. So it says, Ayazato Chihiro no kaibai kiroku. Chihiro Ayazato's autopsy report. Donki de ikkai nagurarete shibou. She died after being struck by a blunt weapon once. Nagurareta ato, subun kan ikite ita kanousei ga aru. After being struck, it is possible that she was alive for a few more minutes. Ikaga darou ka? How about that? I hate how it's like his finger doesn't move. Like his finger goes like when he does that. 被害者が犯人を告白したという可能性は極めて高い。被害者 okay. It is extremely high. The possibility that the victim confessed who the murderer was is extremely high. そう考えるのが自然でしょうな。it is natural to think that. くそ、まずいな。Dang it! This sucks! では次の証人を入廷させていただこう。Alright, let's bring the next witness in. まさに殺人の瞬間を目撃した悲劇の症状国へ。まさに。Precisely. The one who witnessed the precise instant of the murder, the tragic woman. Let's bring her in. では、松竹梅代さんを入廷させてください。Bring 松竹梅代 in. あの女のどこが悲劇の少女だよ。Where is that woman tragic or a young girl? A tragic young girl. That's what Mitsurugi said before. Shonin no namae o. The witness's name? Matsutake Umeyo desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. It's Matsutake Umeyo. How do you even translate Yoroshiku onegaishimasu? It's like basically she's saying please treat me nicely, Please be nice to me, Gross. 証人が出ただけでそんなに盛り上がらない。The witness has just come out. The witness is just coming out. You don't no need to get so fussy about it. 証人もむやみにウインクしないように。To the witness as well, don't be winking carelessly. Hi. Okay. 厄介。Trouble, burden, nuisance, bother, worry. This is a nuisance. Is there another yakai? Translating, explaining. Okay, that's not. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing yakai. I'm translating and explaining. That's a pain. 今ので、法廷中の男のハートをがっちりわしづかみだぞ。がっちり。Solid, robust, well built. Tight, taut. I assume it means they're like he's capturing their hearts. Washi zukami. Grabbing hold. Okay, yeah. Me does all. She's got a tight hold on them. Literally an eagle grip. She's got a tight hold on their hearts. Like, wear a suit or something, you know? Don't be like having your boobs hang out in the courtroom. Anyway. 事件のあった9月5日の夜、あなたはどこにいたか? Where were you on the night of the incidents? September 5th. 梅代は she's speaking in the third person. 出張先のビジネスホテルにいました。So yeah, Umeyo was in the business hotel for my business trip. ホテルにはその前の午後にチェックインしました。その日にの午後にチェックインしました。To the hotel, I checked in that day in the afternoon. 事件があった綾里法律事務所のすぐ向かい側にあるホテルか? This was the hotel that was facing the Ayazato legal office where the incident took place, right? So that's right. そこであなたが見たことを証言してください。Please testify about what you saw there. 事件の当夜 I assume that means 当夜 The night of, that night, tonight, that night. Okay, その事件の当夜目撃したこと。So, what I witnessed that night. あれは夜の9時頃でした。梅よ、窓を見たんです。It was that night at 9 p.m. Umeyo saw it from the window. そうしたら長い髪の女の人が襲われているじゃないですか? Yeah, that woman with the long hair was scared. Was cowering in fear, you know. 襲われてる is like the verb form of like to be scared. She was being scared. She was scared, basically. 襲っていたのはもちろん被告席のちっちゃい子よ. The thing she was scared of was, of course, the little girl in the accused chair. 女の人は攻撃をかわして逃げたんです。The girl かわす to exchange, to intersect, to cross. To dodge, to evade, to avoid, to sidestep. Okay. So the woman dodged a hit and then ran away. But あの子はそれは追いかけてとどめの一撃. But that girl means decisive, right? Finishing blow, coup de grace, yep. But that girl chased after her and gave a finishing blow. The woman was 女の人はそれでぐったりとなっちゃったって limply, wearily. The woman was lying there limply. How did you see that she was lying there limply? You can't see that from the window. 以上、梅代が見たのはそれだけ. That's it. That's all Umeyo saw. Okay, well, like, it is fishy that she said she was lying there limply because, you know, she was next to the window. You couldn't see that from the window. But how, you know, this is some of the problem that plagues Ace Attorney games. It's like, I found a contradiction, but how do I present it? Like, maybe it's something that I have to do something else first and then present this later so I can get some evidence to do it, or, you know, whatever. いかがかな、裁判長. How does that sound, Judge? なるほど。疑問の余地はありませんな. I see. There's no room for doubt here. これ以上時間をかけることもありますまい. Seems from here, it'll take some time. ちょっと待ってください. Hey, wait just a moment, please. 何ですか、弁護人. What is it, Mr. Prosecutor? 僕の尋問がまだです. I have yet to cross-examine the witness. しかし今の証言はほぼ完璧だったと思いますが. But the witness testimony right now was essentially perfect, I thought, but 確か君は綾里千尋の大悟? No. 弟子 pupil 弟子だっけな. Of course, you were Ayazato Chihiro's pupil, right? 彼女のやり方ならばよく知ってる. I know how she operates. 人の証言のあらを探す卑怯なやり方. あら. Flaw, okay. Finding flaws in witness testimonies, a cowardly way of doing things. なんだと? What are you saying? どうしますか、弁護人。尋問しますか? What should we do, Mr. Prosecutor? Should we do our cross-examination? もちろんする. Yes, of course. もちろんさせてもらいます. Yes. I can get you to do it. 三剣は梅代の尋問されるのを恐れている. Mitsurugi is afraid of Umeo being cross-examined. あの証人どこかに弱点があるはずだ. In that testimony, there's gotta be a weak point somewhere. わかりました。では、尋問を. Got it. Now, on to the cross-examination. Alright, the night of what I witnessed. Alright. Let's just press everything. I saw her at the window. どうしてですか? Why were you looking at the window? Why? Why were you looking at the window? なんかどうしてなの? What do you mean, why? どうして窓を見たんですか? Why are you looking at the window? それは、that's, なんだ? 何気ない casual 質問なのにどうして What? I mean, this is the, nonchalant question. Why is she なんとなくみたいな for any reason, just because, そう、イヤリングね。そう、フィアリングね。because of the feeling. どうも、答えははぐらかそうとしているような気もする。はぐらかそう。はぐらか Dodging a question. I get the feeling she's trying to dodge the question, but もう少しガリを入れてみるか? Should we push a little bit more? Yeah, sure, why not? I don't get penalized for this. やってみる? Alright, let's try it. もう少し突っ込んでみるか? Let's push a little deeper. でも何かきっかけあったから窓を見たのでは? But if there is a reason, why did you look out the window? 意義あり弁護人卑劣 means like mean. Yeah. 卑劣な行為をやめてもらいたい Mr. Defense, I'd like to get you to stop with this this mean behavior. That's mean. 些細なことを聞くことで証人を動揺させる。Trivialing. Through asking the witness trivial things, you're trying to shake them. そんなことが許されて良いものだろうか? Through that, not sure exactly what he's trying to go here, but I think he's just basically trying to say, you're trying to get them, you're trying to make them shaken, to shake them. そうだそうだ. Yeah, yeah! 今日だとな. That sucks. 静粛に quietly. 弁護人。以後気をつけてください. From here on out, please be careful. 卑劣な男にされちまったぞ. Yeah, like in a real life, I might want, might be bad to be taken to this, but I don't think it's a penalty here. I'm seen as a mean person. あなたは窓を見た。それからどうなったか? You looked out the window. After that, what did you see? そうしたら長い髪の女の人が襲われていたない. Okay, yeah. So the woman with long hair, was afraid. 髪の長い女性、綾里千尋さんですか? The woman with long hair, was that 綾里千尋? そうよ、スラッとした、まあまあ、綺麗な人。スラッと。Slender. Yeah, the slim girl there. The pretty girl. まあまあね。まあまあ。襲っていた人物は目撃よ。The scared woman. What did you witness? About the scared woman, what did you witness? 襲っているのはもちろん非国籍のちっちゃい子よ。The thing she was afraid of was of course, the girl in the witness chair. どうしてそれが被告人だと分かったんですか? How did you understand that that was the accused? それは that's 体型が女の子だったし she was the shape of her body was, female. それにちっちゃかったんだもん。And she was small. 現場には少女の体型をして、身長 height. Yep, height of person. 身長の低い人物は一人だった。At the scene of the crime, there was only one person who was short and had the stature of a young girl. 疑問の余地はない。There is no room for doubt. そうだな。Yeah, I mean, Maya's short, but you could still see her from the window, right? You know, she can see out the window and therefore can be seen from the window. その通り. I can come back to it. 確かにそれはその通り. Yes, that's true. 法廷の人間は今のところあの証人の味方だ. The people of the court right now seem to be an ally, seem to be allied with the witness. 下手ないじらない方がいいだろう. I shouldn't be messing with things inappropriately. それで and then 被告者はどうなったか? 被害者 and then the victim, what happened? She dodged a blow and then ran away. 攻撃ですか? A blow? So, 凶器を持って殴りかかったの? Yeah, she held the weapon and struck 殴りかかる? Naguri kakaru. To throw a punch, swing at and strike out at. She struck out at her. それで、続きよ. And then, continue. あの子はそれを追いかけてとどめを. And then she chased after her and struck. So we got なぜ被告人だと分かったんですか? We already had this conversation. Why did she? Why do you understand that this is the accused? だって so that's まず oh, okay, she's saying the same thing. It was small. Yeah, and then only that girl existed. そうだな. Yeah, that's it. Yep, okay. Same thing as before. Shogen wa koko made ka. The testimony ends here, huh? 確かに矛盾らしい矛盾は見当たらない. I didn't really find anything contradictory. しかしどこかに隙があるはずだ. But there's a crack somewhere. とにかく揺さぶってみよう. Okay. So it looks like I do have to press her. So let's skip past this. You can redo it every single time. This seems like the only thing I can do, but I don't see where there's a problem. Like, there's one girl there. Take a look at the court record. Because, yeah, the only small women there is Maya. Or it's Mayoi. 23. 27. Yeah. 10 years apart. Huh. Wow. It's a heck of a gap. See, because if she's dodging around and that's what knocked over the lamp, you wouldn't be able to see where she was dodging from the window, as you can see here. Okay, the music stopped, which means it must be good, right? Wait a minute. That testimony is a little strange. Nani ga yo? What is? Umio-san, anata wa... So I have a choice between you didn't witness it or you're lying. Did you really witness the accused? Bengonin, どういうことですか? What do you mean? So, いや、どういうことよ? 梅よ、信じらない。Yeah, what do you mean? You don't believe 梅よ. Is you okay? Is that okay? もし本当に綾野と迷いを目撃していたのなら、well, if you really did see her, 背景よりも先も放送が目につくはずなのです。The shape of her body and not the clothes? I mean, yeah, this is kind of another problem with Ace Attorney is I did think this. I was like, okay, what do you mean the shape of her body? Like wouldn't her clothes stand out more than the shape of her body? But then I'm like, whatever, you know, because it doesn't matter because the shape of her body is also just as acceptable as a thing to notice. And the prosecution could easily wave this away and be like, okay, so what? Like, I mean, if you just look at her, you'll see she's wearing strange Japanese clothes. ついでに頭の上をされまた妙な形にむすっている言ってる to do up hair to dress range 言ってる形に言ってる Yeah, above her head she, you know, her hair is done up in a strange way しかし証人の証言ではそのことは完全に無視されている However, the witness's testimony completely ignored this fact そんなことはありえないのです。Isn't that unnatural, right? That's not very conceivable. それは、that's... しかし、however, 事件当夜もその格好をしていたかどうか。But on the night of the incident, we don't know if she was dressed up like that. その格好だったのです。We do know she was dressed up like that. 僕は見ました。そして、I saw it. So, 先ほどの、there you go. You can't be like, well, I saw it. So believe me. 先ほどの糸の子刑事も見てるはずです。And, the, detective Itonoko also should have seen it. どうですか、梅尾さん。What do you think of that, 梅尾？何それ？ What's that? 梅尾ちゃんと見ていたわよ。梅尾 saw it for real. ただ、細かいことを話しても仕方ないかなって。I just thought it, you know, if you want me to talk about the details, I guess I can. 証人 witness 見たことはちゃんと全部話すようにしてください。Please say everything properly that you saw. すみません、梅よ。反省。I'll reflect on my actions. では、もう一度証言を。Then, one more time with your testimony. そう簡単には参らないか。So we can't... Might, is it just to mean succumb, right? Humbly? To be defeated, to collapse, to die. Gotcha. Yeah, she won't be defeated that easily. Umeyo, ちゃんと細かいところまで見ていたんだから。Umeyo saw it down to the last little bit. 被害者の女の人、最初の攻撃をかわして、右に向かって逃げたの。The victim, the woman, the victim, dodged the first strike and fled to the right. そしたら、和服の女の人が追いかけてた。The girl wearing Japanese clothes chased after her. 持っていた凶器で殴りつけたの。She struck her with the weapon, the deadly weapon she was holding. 凶器だってちゃんと見たわ。I saw that the weapon clearly. 時計よ時計。置き時計だってやつ？ The clock thing. The table clock? 考える人の形したわ。It had the shape of the thinker. どう？こんなにはっきり見てたんだから。What do you think? I saw it that clearly. なるほどね。最初からそこまで細かく話してくれていればね。It would have been good if you had said this clearly, if you had told us the details from the beginning, butでは、尋問をお願いします。Proceed with the cross-examination. Alright. Alright. So let's, before we start pressing, I saw everything. The victim dodged the first thing and fled to the right. See, because this is where I'm like, you know, she fled to the right. But if she fled to the right, then why is the thing on the left knocked over? But then that could be very easily explained by, oh, well, she was fleeing from the left to the right. But, you know. じゃあ僕のことも見ていました。Yes, I saw it as well. 当たり前じゃない? Of course. そのギザギザ頭よく覚えてるわ。That spiky hair, I remember it well. ギザギザ。証人弁護人を攻撃しないように。Witness, please do not attack the defense like that. いけない。Okay, I won't. うめよ。怒られちゃった。うめよ。Got it. You may be angry? ということですので、続けてください。Alright, having said that, let's continue. 被害者の女の blah blah. Okay, so she dodged the first attack and then dodged to the right. お寺にいたあなたから見て右ですか? Is it the right from your perspective from the hotel? お箸持つ手がこっちだから、the hand I hold chopstick in is this one, so そうね、右よ。Yeah, that's right, to the right. 間違いないです。I didn't mess it up. それで、続きをお願いする。And then, please proceed. I saw the Japanese clothes wearing girl chasing after her. 急に取ってつけたように和服と言い出しました。So immediately you started attaching the word Japanese clothes, huh? 余計なお世話です。It's none of your business. あ、そういえば頭をお団子みたいに結んでいたわ。And now that you mention it, her head was tied up like a dango, like a dumpling. Sweet dumpling. Yare yare. What a pain. それで、どうなりましたか? And then, what happened? See, it's going to be a little bit silly if it's like... Okay, no, it is okie doke. Oh! Oh! How do you know it was a clock? Did we know it? Yeah, how do you know it's a clock? Igiyori! Umeyo-san. あなたは今、とんでもないことを口走りましたね。Just now, とんでもない I mean, that means, like, don't mention it, right? Unexpected, とんでもない Oh, that's, I'm typing it wrong. Unthinkable. An absurd. あなたは今、とんでもないことを口走りました。Just now, you let slip something unthinkable. Something absurd. 何よ脅かすの脅かすの何にしてよね Threatening. What are you trying to threaten me with? この考える人をあなたは置き時計だと言った。This thinker statue you said was a clock. しかし見ただけでそれがわかるはずがないですよ。But if you look at it, You won't be able to tell that. Oops! 最近同じような状況でこれを時計と言った人がいた。Recently, in a similar situation, there was another person who said this was a clock. その人物は殺人犯でしたよ。That person killed a man. Killed someone. Okay, that doesn't mean anything. This is completely irrelevant. Like there's you know, of course, merit to what Phoenix is saying here, or Naruhodo is saying here about this very weird that you know this is a clock, but there's nothing to do with like the fact that the last person that knew it was a clock, despite the fact that it's not readily apparent as a clock, was a murderer, has no bearing on this case. Anyway, quiet, silence. 梅代さん、あなたがなぜこれが時計だとしてというのですか？梅代さん、Why did you know that this was a clock? 意義あり！証人は犯行を目撃したデータ。大切なのはその一点だけだ。The witness murdered the strike, or witnessed the crime. That is the only important point here. 弁護人は細かい点をつついて目くらましをしようとしている。The defense is stabbing at these points and trying to blind us all. そうですね。その質問は100か？Yeah, I shall reject this line of questioning. 意義あり。このやり方は僕の武器です。This method is my weapon. これで僕は真犯人を見つけたことがある。Through this method, I've found a true criminal before. 一回だけど、it was once, but なるほどくんの異議を認めます。I accept Mr. なるほど's objection. 証人は質問に答えなさい。Witness, answer the question. 危ない危ない。Wow, that was close. Literally just dangerous. この質問が却下されてたら勝負は決まっていたよ。If my line of questioning got rejected, that would have decided the match. 結局どういうこと？ After all, what do you mean? なぜ凶器が時計としていたが答えるんです。You answer why you knew the weapon was a clock. That's 梅を聞いたから。梅を聞いた。I heard it. そう、梅をあの時計が鳴るのを聞いた。Yeah, I heard the clock chime. Or speak out. あなたは綾里法律事務所に行ったことあるんですか？ So, you've been to the legal office? バカなこと言わないですよ。行くわけないでしょ。Don't be stupid. It's not that I've been there. ホテルの部屋から聞いたんですよ。I heard it from the hotel. 現場の綾里法律事務所と北東ホテルはとても近い。The scene of the crime, the Ayazato criminal office, legal office, and the Ita Higashi Hotel are very close. 聞こえてもおかしくはない。It wouldn't be strange to say that you heard it. どうですか、弁護人？これで、納得しましたか？ Are you? How is that, Mr. Lawyer? Are you convinced? I am not convinced, actually, because we know that they removed the inner workings so that you could store evidence inside it. And does it say? It doesn't say that anywhere, but is this the part where we figure out we can investigate it? No. いいえ、まだです。No, not yet. 納得しちゃったら負ける。If I say I'm convinced, I lose. なぜなら、なったはずがない。So, yeah, you 来るはずがない or なったはずがない。You didn't hear it or you didn't, or it didn't chime. It didn't chime. いいですか? If it's alright, あの時計は鳴るはずがない。なぜなら、that clock probably didn't chime. The reason why, 機械が入ってない、壊れてる、電池が切れてる。There's no mechanism inside, it's broken, or there's no batteries. 機械が入ってない。その時計には今は機械が入っていないのです。And we actually know that. We can examine the clock, or I can present the phone. Because the recording is on it. Naぜあなたにそんなことが? So wait, why did you know that? とにかく調べてください。今すぐに。Anyway, please investigate it right now. あ! どうですか裁判長? How is it, Mr. Judge? で、弁護人の言う通り、it is as the defense says. この機械には機械が入ってない。Inside this clock, there is no mechanism. 空っぽです。It's empty. But if it's empty, there's supposed to be evidence inside. なるほど、くん。Mr. なるほど。これはどういうことですか? What is the meaning of this? ご覧になった通りです。It is as you saw. 時計に機械は入ってなかった。だから、なるはずはなかった。There's no mechanism inside the clock. Therefore, it shouldn't have chimed. したがって、この証人は、Despite this, the witness, 大嘘つきです。is lying. Yeah. What do you want, Mitsurugi? Why are you laughing? なかなか楽しませてくれるね。弁護士くん。I've let you have your fun, Mr. Defense. こいつ、時計が空っぽだったこと知ってたな。This guy, he knew that the clock was empty. どうやら君は一つ忘れているようだ。Seems you're forgetting something. 確かに時計は空っぽだな。なるはずがない。For sure, the clock is empty. It shouldn't chime. しかし、その時計の機械がいつ抜き取られているのか? However, when was the mechanism removed from the clock? Huh? 小児が音を聞いた後に抜き取られたなら何の矛盾もない。If it was removed after the witness heard it, then there is no contradiction. 確かにその可能性はありますね。Yes, that is a possibility. 梅尾さんが時計の音に聞いた後、機械は抜き取られたのかも。It seems that after Umeo-san heard it, the mechanisms were removed. その通りだ、裁判長。It is as you say, just like that, Judge. いかがか、弁護人。What do you think of that, Mr. Defense? あの木がいつ抜き取られたのか証明できますか? Can you prove when the mechanism was removed from the clock? Yes, we can, because we have the recording of Mayoi and Chihiro talking about when it was removed. Ha! そんなことできるわけか。Ah, well, if you can. できますよ。I can! What? Mitsurugi Kenji. 覚えてるよ。Prosecutor Mitsurugi. I remember. 法廷では証拠がすべてだったっけ In this courtroom, all the evidence I need is in this courtroom, right? 見せてやるよ。あんたの大好きな証拠や。I'll show you the evidence that you love so much. 時計の機械が抜き取られたのがいつだったからを示す証拠品は The evidence that indicates when the mechanisms were taken out of the clock is what do I say? What does he say this? Not またくらえこれを見てください Look at this ほう、何やらかわいい携帯電話ですね。Oh, that's a cute. It's some sort of cute cell phone. うわ、弁護士さん、女の子みたい。はあ、Mr. Prosecutor, you're like a little girl. いやいやいや、これはその僕のじゃないですよ。This is not mine. いいですかこれは被告人の携帯電話です。This is the accused's cell phone. そしてこいつには So to this person 実験当日の被害者との会話が録音されているんです。On the day of the murder, a conversation with the victim is recorded. 静粛にQuiet, quiet. ほらでこう被告人の携帯電話だと聞いてないぞ、私は。The witness's cell phone? This is the first I've heard of this. 糸の子刑事が見落としたんじゃないかな見落とす means like to forget to mention. To overlook, to miss. Did Detective Itonoko overlook this? 来月の給与さて覚えておくがいい給与さて salary 給与I'll remember this when it comes time to assess next month's wages. おやおや、かわいそうに。too bad. とにかく聞いてみてください。Anyway, let's take a listen. とにかくその考える人、預ければいいんだ。Anyway, this thinker, can I get you to hold on to it for me? そうよ、Yep. でも、今はこの時計、喋らないけど、but this clock doesn't talk. But, なんでつまんない Why? That's boring. さっき時計の機械を抜いちゃったから。I just took the mechanism out. 9月5日午前9時27分。Wait, she saw it around 9, but this is 9:30ish. Beep. In other words, つまり、事件のあった日の午前 Oh, no, this is in the morning. 午前中、まだ証人がホテルに来る前から。So in the morning of the day, in the morning of the day of the incidents, before the witness had come to the hotel, 時計の機械はすでになかったわけです。The mechanisms in the clock were already gone. さあ、梅代さん、聞かせてもらいましょうか。So, Ms. Umeo, Could I get you to listen? Or could I get you to tell me? なぜ狂気が起きるけと知ってたかよね? Why did you understand that the mechanism, or that the weapon was a clock? 確か that's 確かそうです. Yeah, oh yeah, I remember. あの時計前に見たことあるんです. Oh, I've seen it before. どこの店だったかな? Yeah, like a shop before. 梅をすっかり忘れてしました. Oh, but I completely forgot. 前に見たことがそれなら、筋は通りです。Logic, okay. 通りますね. That logic tracks. 弁護人、これで質問ありますか? Yes, it was handmade by やはり前に見たことがあるという証人の発言はSo the statement, I believe that's Huts again, right? Statement. So the statement she made about seeing it before is, I have evidence that is a contradiction. Oh, では停止してもらいましょうか. Alright, so we get you to show it. 証人が時計を見たことはなかったことある. Okay. But how do I mean, do I just... I can't present the person. Okay, just present, yeah. くらえ簡単なことです。あの時計は店に並んだことなどないんですよ. That clock has never been sold in stores. Eh? あれは僕の友達が作ったものです. This is something my friend made. このように2個しかないんですよ. There's only 2 like it in the world. しかもそのうちの1個は警察が保管しています. And of these, of that other one, it is in police custody. So, that's... さあ、今度はどんな言い訳をしましょうか? Alright, next, what kind of excuse do you have for us? Or, yes, shall we give another excuse? Yeah. いや、もう言い訳しようがないかな. Oh, 言い訳しようがないかな. しようがないかな. Yeah, but you don't have any other ways of making excuses? Oh, yeah, her heart things flip upside down when she's off. なんだついのこのギザギザ頭が. What are you saying, you spiky-haired freak? あなた時計のことなんかどうだっていいんだよ. So, about the, you know, what was he saying? About the clock. What do you want me to say? あの小娘? Young girl, probably? あの小娘がやったんだ. とっとと死刑にしちまえな. That young girl did it. とっとと Give her the death penalty at once. 待ちなさい. Wait up. ここは法廷です. This is a courtroom. 証人、冷静になるように. Calm down, witness. いや、梅よだったら、it's not, It's if it's umio choppiri? A tiny bit. Choppiri majigire? Being truly angry. I'm getting just like a little angry. Shatta mitai. It's like I did it? I don't know. Kawaii yo, you're scary. Shoni, watashi kara okikimashou. Alright. Witness, listen to me. あなたはどうして凶器が時計だと知っていたんですか? Why did you know that the weapon was a clock? Yada yada. 弁護人、あなたの意見はどうですか? Mr. Defense, what is your opinion on this? ここが勝負ところだな. This is where things win or lose. はい、では僕の考えを言います. I'll say what I think. 松竹梅代はなぜ競技が時計だと知ってた? それは実際に手を取った. 手を取る means held in their hand. Well, she probably heard it from the recording. Well, she got the wiretap device, right? The wiretap device. Oh, 手を取るじゃなくて. To obtain. She's picked it up. 情報を聞いてた. She heard the information. 証人はあの時計を手に取ったことはない. She's never picked it up before. しかし彼女はそれが時計であるという情報を聞いていたんです. But she heard that it was a clock. 聞いてた? She heard it? そうです. That's right. それ以外に彼女が考え人を時計だと知る方法はない. Outside of that, there's no way for her to know that the thinker statue was a clock. そして僕はその証拠品を停止することができます. I can show that with evidence. ほう、それは面白い. This is interesting. では見せてもらいましょう. Alright, let's get you to show it. 凶器が時計であることを証人を聞いてたという証拠を. The fact that they knew it was evidence that she knew it was the thinker. Probably that she heard it. A wiretap, probably. くらえ! これを見てください. Look at this. それは that's 僕が梅代さんの部屋から見つけたものです. This is something I found in her room. Trust me on this. This is another thing in like the first game especially. It's like, why should we trust you? 弁護人、それは一体 What the heck is that? 松竹梅代さん、あなたは被害者綾里千尋さんの電話を盗聴していましたね. You were wiretapping the victim's phone, weren't you? 異議あり! 裁判長、これはもうお話にならない. Oh, Judge. Let us stop talking about this already. しかし, however, 証人が盗聴器を持っていたのは気になります. I'm a bit interested in why the witness has a wiretap. 弁護人は証人が電話を盗聴していたと what was this? 出張するつもりだ。出張。So the prosecution intends to claim that the witness was wiretapping the phone lines, huh? そりゃそうでしょ? That's true, is it not? それならば、まず証明しなければならないことがある。If that's the case, you have to prove it. そんなすなわち That is to say, precisely. すなわち被害者が被害者が電話の会話中に凶器を解けと言ったことあるか? In other words to say, when the victim was talking on the phone, did she say that it was that the weapon was a clock? Well, yeah, we just proved that. そんなことが君に証明できるのか? Can you prove that? できますよ。ごく簡単にね。I can. It's extremely easy. 証拠があるんですよ。被害者が電話で凶器のことを時計と表現したという証拠は The evidence that she said clock on the phone is, well, it's the recording. くらえ被告者の携帯を電話です。The accused's phone. さっき見ましたね。Yes. もう一度被告人と被害者の会話を聞いてください。Please listen once again to the witness, the conversation between the witness and the murdered victim and the accused. お姉ちゃんどうしたの? 珍しいね。Oh, sis, what do you need? This is rare. 実は水預かってほしいものあって。There's something I want you to hold on to. また今度は何? Again? What is it this time? Well, last time they already said it, right? It doesn't, this is a clock, but it doesn't chime. 起きとけよ。考える人の、it's a table clock. 考える人の形をしてて、なんと喋るの。It's shaped like the thinker, and it talks. 松竹梅代さん。松竹梅代。あなたは盗聴器を使い、会話を聞いていた。You used a wiretap and listened to that conversation. だから考える人が時計だとしてた。Because of that, you knew that the thinker was a clock. 違いますか? Am I wrong? 裁判長、これはもうお話にならない。Judge, let's end this line of conversation. お話にならないかどうか、証人の顔を見ていただきたい。I'm gonna look this up. お話にならない。Because お話になる is just a Hanashi ni naranai. Not worth considering out of the question. Hanashi ni naru is like, oh, hanashi ni naru is keigo, is like, respectful language to be just to talk. Not worth considering. Whether this is worth considering or not, take a look at the witness's face. Bengo gawa wa kotae o yokyuu shimasu. The defense demands an answer. 証人答えなさい. Witness, answer. 証人 witness. うるせえんだよ. Shut up. I couldn't read that all. Dang it. このタコ this taco. A squid? Octopus? A kite? Yeah, I don't know. Kite. Nah. Everybody's ganging up on Umeo. Umeo, いじめるのだ。そうなの。They're bullying Umeo. Oh, you're crying. Yeah, okay. Crocodile tears. 今、法廷中の人間がこいつの素顔 True face を見た。all of the people in the courthouse saw this person's true face. とどめを刺すなら今だ。Alright, it's my time to strike. あなたがやったんですかね ?You did it, right? なぜ盗聴 ?Why did you wiretap? なぜ盗聴 ?Why did you wiretap them? 答えてください Please answer. どうして答えなくちゃいけないの Why do I gotta answer? 殺人事件とは無関係でしょ It is irrelevant to the murder case, isn't it? そう。Mitsugi から指定された通りに答えているな。It seems she's answering in accordance to what Mitsugi said. いいですか Is that okay? あなたは殺人事件の被害者を登場していたんですよ。You were listening in to the victim of this murder case, right? ものすごく怪しいじゃないですか Does it just mean really? ものすごくものすごい terrific. It's terrifically suspicious, isn't it? 弁護人の言い方は気になりますが、気持ちはわかります。I understand. I'm very interested in what the defense has to say, but I understand the sentiment. どうなのですか証人。What have you to say, witness? あなたが殺人とは無関係だと証明はできますか Do you have anything to prove that it is not related to the murder case? できるわけないさ。They can't. 弁護士さん、何その顔 Mr. Attorney, why you have look at me with that face? できるわけないさとか思ってるんでしょ You're thinking, oh, she can't. やるな。Don't do that. 残念でした。It was too bad. できるに決まってんでしょ I can decidedly do it. そんなバカな。Is that stupid? Is that stupid? I don't know the. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I said it's that stupid. I don't know. 寒い男ね。You're a cold man. 今時そんなバカなって。Saying, Oh, it's that stupid, huh? Right now. いい事件があったの夜の9時頃でしょ The incident took place at 9 p.m., right? 梅よ、その時、ボーイさんからルームサービスを、その時、ボーイさんからルームサービスを受け取ったの。At that time, I was, I had room service from the bellhop. ルームサービス。梅よ、アイスコーヒーを頼んだ。I ordered an iced coffee. 知ってる ?Iced coffee. You heard of it before? Iced coffee. 早く飲まないと氷が溶けてただのコーヒーになっちゃうの。If you don't drink it quickly, the ice melts and it just becomes regular coffee. アイスコーヒー。アイスコーヒー嘘だと思うなら、ボイさんに聞いてみたら If you think I'm lying, why don't you ask the bellhop? つまり彼女は現場に行っていないということだ。In other words, she didn't go to the scene of the crime. すると、どういうことに So, that having been done, what do you mean? 誠に遺憾ながら、遺憾 regrettable. It is sincerely regrettable, but 証人はどうやら被害者の電話を盗聴していたらしい。It is sincerely regrettable, but it does seem that the victim's phone was tapped. However, しかしそれはこの殺人事件とは全く関係ない別の犯罪だ。However, that is completely unrelated to this murder case, and it is a separate crime. 被告人綾里迷いの殺人を目撃したことを事件なのだ。The accused, Mayoi Arazato, was witnessed carrying out the murder, and that is Jiu-Jitsu. That is the truth. そう、このままじゃ逃げられる。He can run away with this. 梅尾と殺人事件を結びつけられない限り勝ち目はない。If I can't link the murder to Umeo, I cannot win. But we know she didn't do it because we're, dramatic irony, we're privy to we're privy to what she did. Or we were privy to the cutscene before that showed the American guy doing his thing. 弁護人どうしますか Mr. Prosecutor, what say you? すると残せる手は Let's ask the boy! すると残された手は Thing I have left? Let's ask the boy. ルームサービスを運んだボーイを尋問させてください。The guy who carried the room service up. The boy, let's question him. そこに何かトリックがあるはずです。A trick, yeah. It seems that there's some sort of there should be a trick there. うわ、やっぱり寒い人。You're such a cold person. 今時トリックって saying trick. 私はその尋問に反対する。I oppose this questioning. なぜですかその理由は Why? Give me a reason. 盗聴は殺人とは関係ないというのが私の考えだからです。 した. It's just that it's my thought that wiretapping is not connected to the murder. Tadashi. Furthermore, however, 君が一つ実験を飲むならボーイの尋問に同意してもよい。I'm forgetting that. Joken, that's right. Condition. Accept a demand. Conditions. Well, if you accept one condition, I think it's okay to agree to questioning the bellhop. 条件ボーイを尋問した結果、松竹梅代のアリバイが崩せなかった場合、if the bellhop, the results of the bellhop's questioning do not break down Matsutake Umeyo's alibi, in that case, 自然松竹梅代は犯人ではないということになる。Then it goes to say that she is not the criminal. その場合は君は綾里迷いの有罪を認める。Then you shall, if that is the case, then you shall accept Mayoi as guilty. But I mean, we know that she didn't do it. We as the player know that. それが条件だ。なんだそりゃ? What is that? ボーイの証言から何かを引き出せなければ If I don't get anything out from his testimony, Mayochi-chan はその場で有罪というわけだ。Okay, but like I mean, I'm kind of stuck here because it's like if I say no, then it just stops. But if I say yes, I'm not gonna get whatever. I'm just gonna say yes. どうする? Ah! Screw it. Let's proceed. I'll take it. とりあえずやってみる. I mean, we gotta go for it. わかりました。条件を飲みましょう. Alright, let's take the condition. バカが fool. ワニに勝った?ワニにかかる? You're hung by an alligator? Nandate. What are you saying? やっぱり。よろしい。OK! では、ホテルのボーイを入廷させてください。 Just for curious. You have to choose the. Apparently, you have to do it basically. Choose it couldn't have rung, or if it's empty, or any other response, it just leads to the same thing. Oh, you have to accept. Even if you allow Umeo to continue testifying, there's nothing left to testify about, so you're forced to call it Bellboy as a witness. Yeah, you have to accept the condition, basically. Okay. Alright. では、質問を始めさせていただく。Alright. Let's start the questioning. いかにも、ボーイのイメージに、忠実な男。Loyal? Faithful, devoted, loyal, honest, true. Yes, he's a boy with an image of a loyal. Well, a man with a loyal. Oh, he's got his stuff. Can I have a cookie? はい。事件中のご招待をいただいて、参上し she said precisely at 9 p.m. she wanted me to bring a iced coffee. What the frick? それで私、きっかり9時に持っていった次第でございます。So yes, I brought one precisely at 9 p.m. What are you looking at, Mr. Boy? アイスコーヒーは間違いなくそのご婦人? I believe that's a lady. Yeah, woman, lady, adult, female. Sensitive, dated term. Okay. にお渡しいたしました. And then I handed this lady, without mistake, her iced coffee. では、弁護士、尋問を. Alright then, Mr. Lawyer, with your cross-examination. はい、I got it. わかりました。そのボーイの尋問で、cross-examination with this bellhop. 梅代が殺人に関係している可能性を証明できないと、if I cannot prove that 梅代 is linked to the murder, まよいちゃんはおしまいだ。It's over for まよい。Okay. I'm the head boy. 仕事は何をしているんですか? What are you doing as a job? 何でもいたします。What do you do for your job? I do everything. フロントでチェックイン、チェックアウトに管理から、at the front, when I do check in and check out, from the management of check in, check out from the front, to the お部屋の掃除に bed making, from the bed making and room cleaning, ついでに And on the way, and while I'm at it, I do room service もお運びいたします. And I also carry room service. 梅代様のチェックインももちろん私だ. I also did 梅代様's check-in. いつもそんな気取ったり喋り方なんですか? 気取る? Kidoru, to put on airs. Do you always talk like this? Put on airs and talk like this? Bengoni, Mr. Prosecutor. つまらないことは聞かなくてよろしい. You don't have to ask boring things. あれは夜の8時過ぎでしたか? That was a bit after 8 p.m. Yes, I got a call from her. 梅代さん、本人の声ですか? Was it the real person? Was it actually Humeo? 間違いございません. No mistake. And they didn't have freaking II voice changers when this game came out. Back in my day. どうしてそんな言い切れるんですか? Just say to declare. Wait, how can you say that? How can you say that with certainty? お客様のチェックインは私自身が担当いたしました. Well, because I am in charge of checking in the customers, the guests. その時、美しい顔を拝見? Yep, 拝見しました. To observe, to look at, humble. を拝見してお声も拝聴しております. At that time, I saw her beautiful face and heard her voice. その時から目をつけて、いや、From the time I laid eyes on her, Yeah, no. とにかくよく覚えておりました。Anyway, I remember her well. それでどうなりましたか? So from then on, what happened? きっかり9時にアイスコーヒーを待ってきてほしい。So at 9 p.m., right, she wants an iced coffee. She's probably trying to set up her alibi here. きっかり9時ですか? Exactly at 9 p.m.? はい。何度も念を押されました。念を押す。To remind someone, to tell someone again, to make doubly sure, she emphasized. She emphasized it, she made sure many times. テレビを見ていたそうで、何組が終わったら飲みたいと。番組が終わった。Okay. It seems she was watching the TV, and as soon as her program ended, she wanted to watch it. 9時半この時間か。9 p.m. at the time of the crime. それで私、きっかり9時に待っていた次第でございます。So yeah, I waited on her. I went up there exactly at 9 p.m. きっかり9時に right at 9? きっかりしっかりはっきりくっきり9時でございました。Okay, きっかり means right at. しっかり means properly. Tightly, strongly, properly, well, sufficiently hard, fully, completely. はっきり means clearly. くっきり clearly, distinctly. きっかりしっかりはっきりくっきり9時でございました。9時でございました。9時でございました。その妙な事件 What? Oh, 自信 Okay, what the heck? Confidence, whew! その妙な自信は一体どこから That strange confidence, the bizarre confidence. Where the heck did that come from? 海尾様からそれはもう強く念を押されていましたから。From 海尾様, it was very strongly emphasized. ボーイさん、お願いよ。梅よ、9時に飲みたいの。Mr. Bellhop, I got a request. 梅よ wants to drink it at 9. みたいな感じで。Like that. それで私、時報 Yep. 時報とともに残した次第でございます。So as soon as I heard the announcement of the time, I knocked. なんか、作為 Pretense contrived act. It's like it's a feeling of a contrived act. Like, oh, exactly at 9. Checking your watch. Okay, 9. I would applaud the service though if I was like, can I get one at 9 p.m.? And then I'm like, well, it's about to be 9. I wonder where the bellhop is. And then as soon as my clock strikes 9, knock knock, that would be pretty cool. アイスコーヒーは間違いなくこのご婦人にお渡しいたしました。Without mistake, I handed iced coffee to this lady. 松茸梅よ本人に間違いありませんか? Is there no mistake that it is 松茸梅よ The real one? もちろんでございます。Of to the course, yes. もちろん。Of to the course? Of course! Of course! Of course! もちろんを私風にこじゃれてみました。 jare? Little joke? I tried to make, of course, and mochiron, a little bit stylish. Like me, in my way. In my own way. その妙な自信は一体どこから? That strange comment is, where the heck did that come from? ルームサービスをお待ちしたきはにですね。When I was waiting, the time I was waiting for room service. 接吻をそのいただいたものですから。接吻 Kissing? Huh? Why are you talking about kissing? 接吻キスのことです。ほっぺのここにチュッと。Yeah, a kiss. She gave me a kiss on the cheek. She gave me a little mwah on the cheek. なんでそんなこと why are you talking about that? きっと私にはそのほの字だったのではないかと。ほの字。The L word, as in love. ほの字でだったんではないかと。It might be that I'm struck by the L word. 惚れる from 惚れる Okay. 私も忘れられなくて I can't forget it. 絶対不自然だ That is extremely unnatural. 梅を自分を印象づけようと工作していたな。Umeo was trying to really make a good impression, make a strong impression on you, huh? ダメだ、何も見つからない。Can't find anything. もうおしまいか Is it over? やっと分かってもらえたかねI finally got you to understand, huh? このボーイは嘘をつく理由がないのだよ This bellhop has no reason to lie. Except that he was spitting with the, witness, but whatever. さて、そろそろ退屈な尋問は終わりにしてもらえるかな Can I get you to finish with your boring line of questioning? そうですね。では、初任。Okay. では、初任ご苦労様でした。Probably thank you. 苦労 is like hard work, right? Trouble, hardship, labor, difficulty. I apologize. You go苦労様でした means like thank you for your hard work, I guess. But sorry for imposing this upon you. いいのかこのままで I gotta 食い上がる What is 食い上がる食い上がるちょっと待ってください Wait just one moment, please 何ですか弁護士 What is it, Mr. Prosecutor? 最後に一つだけ質問をさせてくださいいきなり今更何を言う What are you saying now? そんな無駄なことをsaying such meaningless things まあ三木くんWell, Mr. Mitsurugi, なるほど君、一つだけ質問を許します。I will allow you one question. これが、本当にそれが最後のチャンス。This is very much my last chance. 何を聞けばいい So should we ask about the check-in, the room service, or the bed making? The bed making. The room service. She had 2 glasses there. Who was she with? もう一度ルームサービスのことを聞かせてください。Please let us know about the room service. まだございますか Again? 光9時に33番号室の梅代様にお届けました。Just at 9 p.m. I delivered it to 梅代さん in room 303. 届け方のはアイスコーヒー1800円でございます。I delivered an iced coffee, 1,800 yen. 高い。そうですか。Is that so? 1800円。随分高いですね。1,800 yen? That's pretty expensive. まあ、2人分でございましたから。Yes! I remember. Got him! I mean, it was for 2, but... Oh! なんだって。今、なんて言いましたか What did you just say now? いや、私はその、I didn't say anything. No, boys, Mr. Bellhop. 梅代さんの部屋には、梅代さん、in his room, 2人泊まっていたんですか Two people were saying, weren't they? とりあえず、異議を押し立てる。After all, you're raising an objection. とりあえず異議は却下します。答えなさい、証人。After all, I will... 却下 is not dismiss. Reject. I reject that objection. Answer. Witness. まあ、そうでございました。Yes, that's true. なぜそれを証言しなかったですか Why didn't you testify this? まあ、その聞かれませんでしたから。Well, that's because you didn't ask me. 怪しい。That's fishy. それにしても、不思議言うもんじゃない不思議。No, 普通、frick. 普通いいもんじゃないですか That's just something you would just randomly, that you just say normally, huh? Yeah, その実は、no, but the truth is, そこの検事さんに、that prosecutor, 聞かれない限り、そのことは言うなと。To the point, if you're not asked, then don't say it, I was told. Oh! Somebody's messing with the witnesses. If you're not asked if there's 2 people, don't say it. Oh my god. このバカボーイかな You stupid bellhop. 勝った。I won. 竹松梅代はツインルームに男性と2人でチェックインしました。竹松梅代 checked in with a man to a twin room. 間違いありませんね。There's no mistaking it. はい。Yes. そしてあなたがルームサービスを運んだとき。So, when you carried room service up to them, あなたはその男を見ていない。You didn't see that man. その通りでございます。That's true. 裁判所、Judge。この時点で、被告人、あやざと迷いに、判刑 I assume it's a verdict. No. 決 Judicial decision 下す to hand down to make a decision to give a judgment 判決を下すのは不可能です。At this time, it is impossible to hand out a verdict to the victim. あやだと迷い。なぜなら、犯人の疑いが強い人物が他にいるからです。If you ask why, there is a strong doubt that 人物 used to be the person, right? Character. Person, character, figure, personages. 疑い is doubt. Yeah. Hannin no utagai. The criminal doubt got tsioi. The doubts of the criminal is strong. Person? Hokani iru kara? There's another person. A suspicion. There's another person who there's a strong suspicion of being the criminal. So desu ne. Mitsurugi Kenji. Isn't that right, Prosecutor Mitsurugi? 誰だその人物とは Who is this person? その人物とは Umeo, or the person that Umeo was with, or the bellhop. Umeo と一緒に男にと Umeo と一緒にチェックインした男です The man who checked in with Umeo. いいですか If that's alright, すでに証明された通り、松竹梅代は盗聴していた。As has already been proven, Umeo Matsutake was wiretapping. 彼女自身は犯行の時間にアリバイがある。She, personally, at the time of the murder, has an alibi. However, しかし、梅代と一緒だったこの男なら犯行は可能でした。However, the man who was with Umeo could have committed the crime. 事件があった時間、ボーイはこの男を見てません。At the time of the incident, the bellhop did not see this man. 今さらそんな都合のいい言い分がAs it is now, I'm trying to think of what this is saying. So, your point is rather convenient, I think he's trying to say. 今更 at this time この男の存在を今まで隠していたのは The person who has been hiding the existence of this man 三剣検事あなた自身ですよ Prosecutor 三剣 It's you! 貴様のごとき素人に素人 is a beginner, right? Amateur. Guy like you, an amateur. に、このMitsurugi like myself. I can't believe it. そこまで弁護人の主張を認めます。Again, that's his point. His claim. We accept the defense's claim. 検察側はこの男についてきちんと調査をするように The prosecution side will properly investigate into this man. いいですか? Is that okay? 了解しました。I understand. 本日の綾里迷いの万里三里判理 No. 審理 Trial 審理迷いの審理はここまで投書します。So today Mayoi's trial will end here. では本日はこれにて開廷。Alright, then today we shall end court. Woo! Safe! 9月7日午後2時24分地方裁判所被告人第1控室 September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Courtroom. Accused Reserve Room number 1. 弁護士さん Mr. Lawyer すごいかっこよかったです Amazing, you're so cool. So, really? もう私しぶれっぱなしOh, she beat it. Oh my god. What are you saying? Sweet bread? Leaving on, okay. After the must. Becoming numb. Legs tingle, excited. I was constantly on the edge of my seat, probably. Yeah, so. Oh, is that so? でも検事さんも素敵だったかな But that prosecutor was also pretty cool. What? White eyes? 白目 White of the eye 白目を向いて唇をブルブル震わせた表情With cold, welcoming eyes. Trembling with fear. He'd turn his cold eyes against you and he'd make your lips tremble in fear. That facial expression. グッときちゃいますよね。 suddenly. I don't know. I don't know what she's saying here. We'll finish it up. I think I'll save. Usually it does like a do you want to save point before we get back to the end. But yeah. そうかな? Oh, is that so? で、どうなんですか、私? What should I do? もう帰れるんですか? Wanna go home? Yeah, no. ダメだと思うよ、まだ. I don't think you can, not yet. そうなんですか? Is that so? でも、今日の法廷で大きな手がかりを見つけたから。But in today's trial, we found a really big clue. A clue? 手がかり? 梅代と一緒だった男のことだよ、もちろん。Of course, it's the guy that was with 梅代。ああ、なるほど。I see. そういえば、梅代さん、どうなったんですか? So what's becoming of 梅代? と捕まったみたい? いい君だね。What? と捕まる? To be caught? Seems she was caught. いい君? That's good. Kimi means you, right? Sensation, okay. That's a good feeling. Yuchi-sho, that's the police office, right? Yuchi-jo, police cell. Yuchi-jo ni ikeba aeru hazu da. Ato de itte miyou kana. If you go to the police cell, it seems that you can meet with her. I think we should go later. Tonikaku. Anyway, 事件はまだ解決してわけじゃないんだ. The case is not yet solved. はい、yes! 僕はあの男のことを調べてみる. I'll look into that man. そいつがお姉ちゃんを That guy and my sister. 多分そうだ. Yeah, he probably did. 大丈夫. 明日までに必ず見つける. We will search for him tomorrow. Man, same day. You get out of court and you're like, let's look into it. お願いします. Yes, please. 明日の法廷の武器にするため in order to use a weapon in tomorrow's court. 僕は松竹梅代の証言をまとめて書類をもらった. I requested 梅代's testimony and got it. However, 松竹梅代の証言は結局嘘ばかりだったため But after all, Umeo's testimony was just lies. 証言書に聞かれてのは次の一問だけだった. Person who then only the next letter was written in the witness record. Okay. 被告者は攻撃をかわし右に向かって逃げたが追いつかれて殴られた. Okay, we put that in the file. こんなものが武器になるかもね。Will this also become a weapon? とにかく調査に出かけよう. Anyway, let's head out for the investigation. いつまでもまよいちゃんを 留置場に置いとくわけにはいかないからな。Until now, Mayoichan can only be put in detention. To be continued. Ugh. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good 3-hour chunks, right? But nice. We finished the first. I've been doing this what 3 times? We finished the first entire case in an hour. The first or 3 hours, 3-hour stream, and we finished um what do you call it? We finished the investigation of this second case in the first 3 hours in the stream, and then we finished. My brain is so fried. I'm sorry. And then we finished the first day of the trial in one stream. Now, so I'm gonna chill for a bit. Bye.